sorry, son, it's impossible. No one comes through that door without an official pass.
But I must see Commander Traynor. It's vital.
Vital or not, so I've got my orders. Now, why don't you be a good lad and run along?
Miss Stebbins, thank
Hello,
goodness.
what have we got here? Oh, yes, Eden Park Comprehensive, isn't it? What are you doing here? Still hoping to join us? It's all right, Sergeant. I'll look after you.
I must see Commander Traynor, miss. It's a matter of life and death.
Commander Traynor? Oh, well, there, I'm afraid. You've got a bit of a problem on your hands. Even if he was here, he wouldn't be able to see you, not without an appointment.
You mean he's not here?
It's down at R1.
R1? What's that?
That's something we don't talk about, do we? Official Secrets Act and all that. What's so important anyway?
Well, it's Liz. Liz Skinner. She's a friend of mine. Well, the commander knows all about her. Well, she's disappeared. I think she's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? Job for the police, I would have thought.
Oh, no. Out of the question. Official Secrets Act and all that.
Oh, yes, of course.
Look, I'm sure if you'd just put me in touch with the commander, he'd be able to help.
Afraid not, old chap. The commander left strict instructions he was not to be disturbed, not during the current series of tests.
What tests?
Don't worry, old chap. None of us asks questions about what goes on down at R1. I mean, it wouldn't do, would it? Now, if you'll excuse me. Will you make sure Commander Traynor gets this as soon as possible? It's urgent.
Very good, miss. The R1 truck's leaving right away.
Oh, thank you.
We ought to come to some kind of a decision, Commander.
Decision? What about?
About the girl. We shan't be able to hold her much longer before people start asking questions.
What people?
Why, her family, the police.
I think it may have slipped your memory, Dr. Fraser, that I was invited to set up this research centre by the government, not by the police.
Yes, I know, Commander.
R1 is a strictly classified establishment. We are responsible only to the Prime Minister himself. We are under no obligation to reveal either the nature or the extent of our work here. Not to anyone, Doctor. And not even in the public interest.
It's the staff I'm worried about.
The staff appear to obey your orders, and mine, come to that.
Well, it was all right when Professor Devereux was alive.
But they are not so willing to give their faith to his successor. Is that what you mean, Doctor?
I mean, they're beginning to ask one or two awkward questions.
Who in particular?
Pittman, for instance.
Pittman? He's only been here a few months.
I know, but he's an idealist and naturally inquisitive. Don't you see, Commander? We've gone about as far as we dare go with human volunteers. If the staff found out that we brought that girl here against her will, we could be in serious trouble.
Elizabeth Skinner is here because we need her, Dr. Fraser. It's as simple as that.
Mr. Pittman?
Yes.
To Commander Traynor. Urgent.
I see. Right, I'll see he gets it, thank you.
It's so dry, it's beginning to crack. How long will it be before the whole earth falls apart? I hate this place, I hate it. There's destruction all around us.
Come in. Yes, Pittman, what is it?
This has just arrived from London, sir, for Commander Traynor. There's something I think you should know, sir. Two of the patients in the hostel unit, they're getting a bit frail.
In what way?
Well, low vitamin A content, and they're losing their appetite.
A perfectly natural symptom of paranoia, nothing to worry about.
It's a logical sequence, Pittman. Don't forget these old folk are in the middle of an intensive course of training.
Well, I was under the impression that the object of this exercise was to save human life, not take it.
Aren't you rather over-dramatizing the situation, Mr. Pittman?
Commander Traynor, ever since I was assigned to R1, I've been studying the metabolism of these patients morning, noon, and night. Each day, I've been hoping for some small sign that would prove to me that what we're trying to achieve here is the beginning of a whole new field of biological research. But to be frank with you, sir, there is no sign. Every result so far shows nothing but a steady deterioration.
But you said yourself, Pittman, we're only at the beginning. We have to start somewhere.
HA57's no exception, Pittman. It needs time to settle down.
But how much longer can we go on experimenting with human life that at the present moment has absolutely no chance of survival?
You take too much on your shoulders, my dear fellow. Why don't you let us worry about that?
We won't let any of our patients die, Pittman, I promise you that. There's far too much at stake. Now, look, why don't you go and take a few hours off? You've been working far too hard there.
No, sir. If I'm to go on working for R1, then there are one or two questions I must have answered. And the first concerns a new patient Commander Traynor brought in this morning. Who is she? Hypnotherapy treatment? On a kid of that age, you must be out of your mind. It's much too risky.
If we're to develop Professor Devereux's theories on cloning and longevity, it's essential we explore all areas of both mind and body.
Dr. Fraser, this is only a child. We've got plenty of other human guinea pigs around this place as it is.
You disapprove of human volunteers, is that it, Pittman?
I disapprove of the use of 15-year-olds in scientific experiments. We haven't the right.
Elizabeth Skinner is a sick child.
Sick? In what way?
She's undergone a series of mental disturbances, hallucinations.
Then what's she doing here in R1? We're supposed to be a scientific research center, not a mental home.
R1 has been set up to explore all fields of scientific research, and that includes psychiatry.
Is that why we treat our patients the way we do?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. All those old people who wander around the place day after day, nowhere to go, nothing to do.
And you know very well that they all volunteer their services for scientific research. It's their contribution to the community.
Their contribution? It sickens me to see the look in their eyes. It's unnatural. Commander Traynor, tell me something. Tell me why we should want to preserve life beyond its natural span.
None of us want to die, my friend. Not even when we have to.
This is R1. This is R1. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Training period number 4 is about to commence. Walk slowly. Walk slowly, please, ladies and gentlemen.
tell you I don't like subjecting an unwilling patient to this type of treatment. The possibility of damage to the child's brain resulting in psychosis.
Dr. Fraser, I want Elizabeth Skinner prepared for hypnotherapy. Is that quite clear?
Beginning to crack. How long will it be before the whole earth falls apart? I hate this place. I hate it. This destruction.
Very well ask you the same question. What are you doing here?
I came to look for a friend of mine. Look, won't you tell me who you are?
My name is Maria. Not that it matters anymore. I've lost my identity.
Why are you here? Are you ill or something?
Ill? Yes, I suppose you could call it that. We are volunteers, all of us. Our contribution to the cause of scientific progress.
When did you volunteer?
Who knows? 4, maybe 5 years ago. Lifetime to some.
You've been here all that time?
Has the world outside changed all that much? Don't suppose it has. There are always some who want to live longer than necessary.
Maria, can you tell me where they're keeping a friend of mine, Liz Skinner?
That young girl? You mean the one he brought this morning? She's up there. The room without windows.
Where?
We've all been there at one time or another. Somewhere to purify your mind, they call it. But there never was any peace in that room. It's savage.
Will you show me how to get there? Please, Maria, you've got to help me.
Yeah, Tottenham will smash 'em. Hello. What's going on here? Yeah, you should have been at group therapy long ago. The others have been gone in a long time. You're a naughty girl.
I got lost. Perhaps you wouldn't mind helping me.
All right, now, easy, Grandma. That's a good girl.
You know, I thought it was Tuesday, but when I got there, it was the wrong class.
Right. Parameter check, please.
Oh, Simon, you're not dead. Please say you're not dead.
Oh, no thanks to you if I'm not. What'd you have to go and do a stupid thing like that for? And he laid me for the count.
Well, I didn't know it was you. But thank goodness you're all right. How did you find me?
Well, it wasn't easy, I can tell you. What's been going on around here, anyway?
I went to the ministry field. I don't know why. I think I wanted to see Beth again.
See, Beth, are you crazy? You wanted to go back to the jungle, to the burn-up?
Well, I nearly went through the barrier, then suddenly... Oh, Simon, it was horrible. I woke up and found myself in this terrible place.
It is pretty grim, isn't it?
Oh, you don't know what it's been like. I don't even know whether it's day or night outside. I feel like a sardine in a tin.
Look like one. Anyway, what do they use this place for?
Oh, Simon, there's something you've got to know. Commander Traynor brought me here. He kidnapped me.
Yes, I know.
You know?
At least I didn't. Not until I found this place.
But why? What does he want?
He wants information. Only something you and I can give him. Whatever Traynor's working on here, there's one thing he must know about. The future.
Well, let's try. Switch off.
Well, at least he's breathing for himself now, anyway.
I heard your voice on the tape. Traynor must have submitted you to hypnosis soon after he brought you here. It's a reason for all this heavy lighting.
Yes, and the strange sounds that keep coming out of the walls.
Strange sounds?
From up there. A funny sort of electronic hum. It wouldn't stop. I couldn't keep my eyes open.
Here, give me a hand. Okay.
Well, at first I thought it was all an awful nightmare. But then I realized I wasn't asleep. He told me to keep out of the future. He warned me.
Loudspeaker system. Must be all part of the conditioning. No outside distractions, a room without windows.
Oh, Simon, what is this awful place?
Well, as far as I can make out, it's some sort of research institute. I think it was set up by Devereaux.
Oh, isn't he dead?
Yes, but Traynor's obviously carrying on with the experimental work that Devereaux started. Longevity tests on human volunteers. Well, we saw the results in the icebox. Shh. Someone's coming.
What's been going on in here? Well, you've certainly been having a fine old time, haven't you?
Hey! Hurry, come on. Hey! Oh, this way.
From now on, we'll concentrate on lung grafting until you find a way of halting this rejection.
His blood cell count was low. I'm not sure we can find a way.
But you will, won't you, Doctor? Is the girl ready for hypnotherapy?
Pittman's up there now.
Good.
No, this way.
What's going on? What's happened to that girl?
I'm afraid you're a bit late. She's given us the slip.
It's locked. But he can't be. Only came this way a few minutes ago. Here, wait in here. Don't leave me. Hurry.
The girl!
Thank you!
Liz, what are we going to do? We'll have to get through windows. Maria! Shh.
Now come this way, quickly. Let's go straight into the yard. Don't worry, it's a short drop.
You come with us.
I'm too old for that sort of thing. Now hurry.
Open up. What is it? They're in here.
Hey, no, look! Come on.
Where can we go? We must from anywhere.
No, we're not. This way.
It's a ministry field.
Yes, I noticed on the way down here. Come on. This'll do. They won't come this far.
Look! Simon, what are we going to do? We're trapped.
Snogan will have to go through.
No, Simon, we can't. You said so yourself. We don't know where we'll land up.
Well, what would you rather do? Stop here and face that lot? Go back into the room without windows? Come on, Liz, make your mind up. It's now or never.